What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. In this video I'm going to show you guys how to create a hybrid Shopify store. So for that the process is very simple, easy and to the point. So first thing first is that you have to access the Shopify and get a subscription. Once you have the subscription, either it's a basic one, the starter or the pro one, anything that works. Then go to the store, create a product and then list it. Get back over here after that. Once you have done that, now we have to go and get the API token key. So for that, what we have to do is to go to the apps on the left hand side. Just go ahead and click on this one in the admin dashboard and then go to the developer option. Click on develop apps and then click on the build apps in dev dashboard. Once we have done that, you'll be redirected to this page, create an app, and then you'll be able to get that API token key. I cannot show my API token key because that is very private and I won't be able to, share it under the right policy of the Shopify. Once we are back over here. So what is actually a hybrid? So hybrid store is where the front end is developed and deployed on a domain, your personal domain, but not on the Shopify. So you develop your whole store custom made, totally custom made for your own products, and then the backend is on the Shopify, and you task both of these using the API key. So it's kind of a custom store as well, and the Shopify store as well. So that is why it's called a hybrid model. So after that, you can use a different sort of options like I'm using Claude for the coding purposes, and I have already developed an app. Let me show you guys. So here I have my own repositories like I'm sharing over here. I have attached my GitHub with the Claude and I have uploaded the repository of the Shopify front end of the store on my GitHub as a repository. So whenever there will be any change, I can just push it right into the GitHub. That's a kind of a nerdy and developer kind of stuff. But if you're a developer, that's a good news. If you're not, make sure that you learn the basics of using the Claude or the tools like Gemini and all that stuff. They can guide you better. So once you're here, all your repositories active and live, go to the Vercel, Netlify. These are the platforms you can deploy your websites, you can deploy your stores free of cost. But there is one cat that you need to have the ENV token in it. So for that, the ENV token is the API token, and I cannot show you guys exactly because because of the policy. But you guys can get it from the apps and then develop apps and then build in develop apps. Here in the app section, when you go to the your store and your app, you'll be able to get the API token key. So apart from that, once the API is attached, the front is deployed, the backend is intact, your store is good to go, and you can run these commands. Let me show you guys. So you can run these commands in order to check whether the store is working or not. So after you have run these commands, npm run dev, you'll be able to see locally on your system, and then you can obviously push this get to the Vercel to make sure that it's pushed to the live section, and your store will be ready to good to go. That's pretty much it for today. Take care. Bye bye.